Festival. There are many carnivals celebrated in Honduras, but one that is very special is the Hamo Festival. This carnival is celebrated in Olanchito Yoro in the last week of April and is a tradition that has been going on since 1988 in honor of the Saint San Jorge. It is called the Hamo Festival because in this area there is a special type of iguana that the native people of Olanchito eat, and in honor of the iguana we call the Hamo Festival. The Hamo Festival includes parade of float, exhibition of modified vehicles and motorcycles, and a great feast. The night is for dancing, listening to music, and spend time with friends. This festival is not only do the party. A week before the festival, there is an activity called Civic Olanchito Week. The city is known for having the most costumes in the country. The traditional foods of Olanchito are mondongo soup. It is made from the stomach in the cow. Other food is nacatamal, which is made on corn dog with a piece of meat and rice inside. The salpicon is other food. It's minced beef with onion and lemon.
Fair of San Marcos de Colón. The month of July is important for a citizen of San Marcos de Colón because on this day the supervisory fair is celebrated in honor of Santa Ana. This festival is popular throughout the country because a lot of cultural, sports, and religious activities take place. Usually, the fair begins around July 25 with an equestrian parade and ends in August 2nd. On this fair, we can find crafts including leather belts, hats, different styles of boots, and many styles of shoes prepared by the hands of people of that area. These are also variously typical food, like the typical dish that have fried beans, curd, meat, and sausage, ripe banana, and chismol. Chismol is a salad with tomatoes, sweet pepper, and cucumber in cubes, with salt and lemon, and a delicious typical drink, soda or a beer. Also, there are other delicious dishes, like the tamalitos, made of corn and milk, wrapped on corn husks. In this fair, we can find a lot of milk products and many different types of cattle, because this part of the country is considered a livestock area. That's why in fair there is preparing of many breeds of cattle. Also, the international and national carnival, it is for one day before the closing of the fair, where many bands like Mucuanes from Nicaragua and Chicas Rolands from San Pedro Sula, Honduras, visit the place. Also, during the week, we have many bullfights. At the end of the week, we have the closing of the fair with a spectacular equestrian fair, Our Lady of Suyapa, patron of Honduras. Devotions, fairs, and traditions come together in the big celebration to honor this day of the patron of Honduras, the Virgin of Suyapa. We have celebration to honor her harbor on February 3rd. This year marked 268 years of Marian presence in Honduras. Many singers dedicate many songs in her honor. For example, Esa María la Blanca Azucena, Viva la Virgen nuestra patrona, Virgen de Suyapa, and amongst others. As part of these celebrations felt by the faithful from various parts of country, hundreds of devotees arrived in caravans from different parts to thank her for favors and brings her presents. Some people arrive walking on their knees as a sign of penance and gratefulness for everything she has done. Masses are made in honor of her. These activities are developed at the Basilica of Suyapa in Tegucigalpa, the capital city. Also, in celebration were prayed the rosary and we sing many chants. It's a celebration enjoyed by many people of the country of different places.
Corn Festival. As you may have already noticed, Honduras is a country full traditions, and this time we want to share with you our celebration, the International Festival of Corn in Danlí, which is celebrated in the last week of August. This festival is recognized by the slogan reclaiming our tradition and strengthening our culture. It begins with the fireworks over the weekend near the Municipal Museum. Then on Saturday 23 and Sunday 24 of August, it closes with a celebration that lasts all day. The Corn Festival makes local and visitors excited because they can enjoy craft sales, float paradise, competitions including painting by local and national artists, exhibition of cartoons, bird reading, sport competitions, and carnivals that make the place a typical Honduras party. The corn plant that we inherit from the ancient Mayan is used to prepare many typical food like tostacas, empanadas, pozol, tamales, tortillas, and the famous donuts. There are just some of the ways that the gold grains are consumed. The tostacas. Corn and sweet cheese, mashed donuts, same salt, eggs, and sometimes make up a mixture that gives a point. Cooked corn is spaced through milk. Tamales. Tender corn scraped with a knife above. It is sent to the mill and the salt, milk, manganese. It may relevate the place on cleans of corn. Tortillas. Made of hard pozol, hard and dry corn, cooked almost on scraping, grating milk, and strained, and is made without boiling, cinnamon, and some ice cream, corn, and salt. Atol. Hard corn is ground and strained, is shelled. Meal orders strained water to just leave the corn, is double milk, boiled with milk and cinnamon.
Holy Week. This is also one of the most expected weeks by Hondurans. One of the most incredible activities take place at the center of the capital. I go with my family. I saw the beautiful demonstration about the Passion Christ. That requires a lot of preparation and has a lot of students' participation and volunteers. That transmitted around the country, representing Jesus' life. In the other hand, we can also find the beautiful stand mats with color representing the same act, the Passion of Christ. In addition to this, also another Honduran population packed their bags to go and holiday around looking for the best fishes. For example, Roatan, that is the most visited, largest, and has the second largest reef in the Blue Ocean. Enjoying the sun, the friends, the party, and the seafood that is the most typical in these weeks. For example, fish and tajaditas, shrimps, seafood soup, and clams, and also the red meat like the beef grill, prepared with the woman's hand to delight the people and to visit those families who is far from us.
La Ceiba's Carnival. La Ceiba is an Honduran city located in the north coast, best known by the great carnival that it has. The carnival is in honor of the patron saint Isidro Labrador. The day of his vigil is May 15th. Residents of the city accumulate a lot of fruit since the beginning of the month for the day of the vigil and create the famous chacal, which is the place where the people get together to celebrate the harvest. The chacal is a stage where the priest consecrates the crops and the pilgrims pray. After the vigil, La Ceiba has many carnivals in the most important neighborhoods around the whole city until the last Saturday of the month, that is when we celebrate La Ceiba's great carnival. Each of mini carnival is characterized by local artists playing music all night. A lot of people all over the place, local prepared food like grilled meat. This grilled meat is served with fried beans, chopped plantain, cheese and chimol. That is, chopped tomatoes, onion and sweet pepper. Baleadas is a typical food of Honduras and is a tortilla with fried beans and cheese. Then is folded in a half, essentially this, but some people add other ingredients like egg, avocado, chorizo, sour cream, meat. Salchipapas is typical just in the carnival and are French fries with sauce and in large quantities alcohol, beers. The Great Carnival. The Great Carnival started at 8 a.m. with troops to entertain around 1.5 million spectators of La Ceiba, USA, Japan, Taiwan, Guatemala, El Salvador. They come to have a lot of fun. We have the presentation of pirates, Garifunas, Japanese, LGBT groups, motorcycles, collection of cars, pretty girls, soldiers, and other troops. All of this till 6 p.m. Time for the most awesome party of Honduras. All night and until the sun appears. Local and international famous artists like Elvis Crespo play music and there are also games, food, souvenirs, pretty girls, alcohol, dance, food, native ethnic groups dance, and much more. This party takes a complete avenue and is the most representative celebration of La Ceiba and
Independence
Honduras.
celebration. September 1st is the day of the flag in Honduras, and in the schools, students sing the national anthem, and the public sector, like the police and firefighters, do something similar. All the educational institutions have the mission to raise the flag. Also, representing the country, the national flag is hoisted in a hill in our capital city called Juan Alaines, and you can see the flag from every top part of the capital. Independence Day is in September 15th, and a week before it, the kindergarteners have a parade with different customs, and parents go to see the little kids march. It is beautiful to see that even the smallest children contribute to the country's celebration. During Independence Day, the high schools make another parade, but this parade is transmitted to the country by television. There are some bands and the girls wear short dresses and make choreographies. They are called palillonas. Also, there are groups of honor from each school. They represent the students that have academic excellence, and those students carry the flag as the main honor. This day, the entire country has a national holiday that involves not going to work. It is usual to have a holiday afterwards too. The final celebration related to the independence is on September 28th, celebrating the arrival of the Statement of Independence. This is not celebrated in the whole country, but schools sing the national anthem too.